Hello my internet friends! How is everyone doing today? Today I'm excited to bring you a brand new wish haul. I haven't done one of these for a very long time and I'm excited to do one again and show you some of the stuff that I got. I have not opened any of this yet, so I have no idea what any of it's going to be like. I'm excited and nervous. In the past, all of the wish videos I've done have been kind of clothing related things like fashion, accessories, and cosplay stuff. But today I decided to mix it up and try something different and something I haven't really tried before, and that is getting all things, I don't know how to describe it, fandom stuff. I got all fandom stuff, specifically all Vocaloid stuff, so I kind of did a little Miku inspired look today because it's all a Miku themed haul today. But yeah, a lot of fandom things that I am certain are all bootlegs. So we'll see how they are. So, like I said, everything today came from Wish, so my expectations are very low. But there's a part of me that's kind of hoping that some of this is really, really bad. I hope it looks awful for some of it, just because I think it would be funny. Because, like, what do you expect when you're getting really cheap knockoff bootlegs like this? You're not expecting good. You shouldn't be. If you are, then you're shopping in the wrong place. We have some anime figures, some that are supposed to be posable and movable, and some that are more like still statues. I've got a plush. I've got this like mystery bag thing that I have no idea what's going to be in it. I'm really looking forward to digging into all of this. When did I order this? I placed my order December 15th, and today is January 18th. And all of the pieces are in now to me. Wish recently has started doing this thing that I don't know if they do for everyone, but they've started doing like these group order things. So like if I order a bunch of different things, when they send them to me, they've put all of these boxes into one big package that they then send to me. So I opened the package when it got to me, and then it was a bunch of other smaller packages. So I put everything into this crate. So here is a big pile of stuff for us to go through. I also had an interesting thing happen when I placed this order, which is two of the things after I ordered them said like they were sold out or something. And it let me choose from this list if I wanted, it let me choose if I wanted a refund for the item or to replace it with something else. And some of the replacements were the same price as the thing I ordered and some were different prices. But when I chose my two replacement items, it didn't charge me anything extra. It just was like, okay, that's what you have now. And then those two items shipped separately in a different thing later, so I got those two later. So they're not what I originally ordered, but they're more Miku things. And I wanted to get a couple of different types of things so that I could just see the variation of quality from some cheap Wish Miku things. I think when I do the close-up footage of these things, I'm also going to put a side-by-side of like the real figure and then these, or the real product or whatever. Some of these aren't figures that I got, but I'll put a picture of the real thing and then what I got from Wish so you can see the comparison. Obviously, I would recommend in general, if you're looking for figures, especially good figures, to not buy bootlegs, like buy real ones that are good quality. There's plenty of sites that you can get real figures on. Wish is not one of them. I do have a whole shelf of Miku figures. Here, I'll show them off real quick. Here's my Mikus. They're so cute. But I have a lot of Mikus. I have mostly statues. I do have a Nendroid, so I tried to get a knockoff Nendroid so I could kind of compare the quality of them to like a real one compared to a fake one. And I am expecting these to be bad, but who knows, maybe some of them will look okay. I'll start with this one on top. Now this one was the most cursed thing that has ever happened to me. You can't tell from this, but when this came to me, it was entirely wrapped in this yellow tape all the way around the entire package, every single corner, and I had to get help to open it because there was so much tape I couldn't do it. And we ended up ripping a lot of tape off of this and just getting the top part open. So there we go. This one is supposed to be a Snowmiku Figma figure. Figmas are, oh God, why is this stuck? Okay, so our first one, we have the Snowmiku Figma figure. The original real figure of this is a little over $50 from the Good Smile Company website, and this one was $33 on Wish. I'm actually very surprised about the box. The packaging looks like pretty legit, especially if you don't know what to be looking for on something like this. It looks like a real box. The biggest difference that I noticed is that the real box has like gold foil text that goes right across the center here, that this one obviously does not have. We just see Miku through there. But besides that, like, the images on the box itself are the same pictures that are shown on the real box, but there still is things you can see on it already that I can tell it's not a real legit figure. Now let me look at her. She definitely looks a little bit wonky. Her kind of, like, her posture in the box is like this. Like, her head is really far forward and doesn't connect to her neck really. There's a very strong plastic smell, but like real figures kind of have that too. Here we have her just props and stuff, which this is all looking like the same props that are with the real figure, and different hand poses and her stand and stuff. Here we have exactly what we saw from the outside of the box. Miku, her alternate skirt, different faces and more hands, and then her little bunny friend, which I have right there. I put him in front so he could be with me for this video. Okay, I'm going to take out all of these little pieces. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me take stuff out of plastic, but I will show you her when everything is out. Okay, here's all of the parts that she came with. I'm honestly surprised with how many parts it came with. It does seem like all of the parts that are supposed to be there for her. I also noticed this stand thing. We do see Krypton Future Media and like the correct stuff on the bottom of there. Little Miku. She is very cute. Okay, this is part of the reason I don't have very many figures with different parts that you can switch out, is I'm always so scared that I'm going to lose all the parts and never be able to find them. So how do you guys store your parts for figures? Some people probably just save the boxes, and I feel like I don't have enough room for that. Her head does seem a little bit wobbly, like it doesn't just stay up. She's kind of like, when I move her body around, her head is flopping. So it might not be the tightest joint on there, but all of her other joints, like her arms, they're all moving, they're bending, nothing is like stuck. I am curious about replacing some of these parts, like maybe one of her hands, to see if it's really hard to replace those on this figure or if they are gonna stay on fine. The only problem so far is me dropping stuff. It seems like if I'm careful with her, then it's staying on fine. There's that. And I think next I'm going to try just putting her on her stand and see if that actually holds her up. Ooh, I do see, now that I'm looking closer at this, a lot of little dings where the paint is messed up on her hair. Her face doesn't look super derpy or wonky though. Talking about this like as like it is a bootleg, but if it's something like, I feel like a regular person isn't going to notice some of these things, like dings of paint in her hair that aren't good looking, but someone who knows figures is going to see those things. Her stand does seem to be in place fine. That's not falling out. So far the biggest thing is just her head being super wobbly and wonky. I'm going to put this stuff aside for now, but I will take some close-up footage of her how she looks now, and then with some like alternates of different poses and hands and stuff like that, so you guys can see that close up, because I don't think watching me mess with her to adjust those things is going to, you're not really going to be able to see anything. So I will insert some close-up footage of the figures after. So far though, I am pleasantly surprised that it's off to a very good start. Like I said, it's obviously, if you know what you're looking at, it's a bootleg. Like, if I was at a convention and I saw this figure in that box, in this box that it came in, and I didn't have time to research like what does the actual box look like and stuff like that, I would probably think that is a legit figure. And then, like I said, the things that I've noticed wrong with that one is just the head being wobbly and a couple paint dings on her hair. But besides that, there's nothing that seems really egregious. She doesn't look derpy or awful looking, especially in her face. I feel like the face is where you see bootlegs the most, is if the face looks really, really bad. Then you're like, obviously that's not real. But like I said, off to a great start, so I'm excited to see what some of the others are like. Let's do this one next. It says, description of contents, anime. That's it. I'm not sure what this is. I am assuming this one's another figure, but I'm not sure. We got a lot of bubble tape. I can see her feet. I can tell this is not in a box at all of any kind. So that's the first major sign that this is not a legit figure. Any real figure is going to come in a box with like a picture of the figure on the front. I think this is the ramen like cup noodle figure where she's sitting. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that's plasticky smell. This one I paid $18 for, and it says on the site, Anime Hatsune Miku Figure Game Prize Noodle Stopper Vocaloid PVC Action Figure Toy Model Doll Gift. Very legit title. The Noodle Stopper Miku figure is originally by a company called Furyu, I believe is how it's said, and it was a prize figure. Looking this up on my figure collections, it has a big warning in red text that says, "Warning, counterfeit versions of this item exist." So it's a very well-known bootleg, and definitely looking at the photos of the real one, I can definitely see just how much this does not look like the real one. The general, like the pose, the general, yes, it does look like it, but seeing like small details, close-up photos of the original, I can definitely tell this is a bootleg. We can definitely see some not great paint on this one. I also can see some lines in the plastic, like the seams, where the seams are just visible, like you can tell where they are. And also like here on her foot, you can see the paint is going out of the lines where they're supposed to be. She does sit, so that's good. It's not super, like, I was a little bit worried, like, would she be at a weird angle where she wouldn't actually sit flat? But she does sit. Her hair is a little bit strange to me because it seems really like flat, but also kind of like you can see through it a little bit, like on her face, around her forehead. There is some text on the bottom of her hair also, so they did attempt to put the copyright thing on there. I feel like her face is a little bit weird. It's like her mouth is a little bit too low on her face. But again, definitely a type of thing, like if you know what you're looking for, you know what could be wrong on a figure, then you will like see those type of things. But if you don't know anything about figures or anime figures and stuff like that, you may not notice that stuff. Again, I will put close-ups, detail shots so you can see everything, because like me looking at this isn't gonna really, like you're not gonna be able to see what I'm seeing right now. So I will put close-up shots so you can see more of the details on her. But there's our second figure. I was thinking of having her sit on the edge of my Miku shelf so she can be like sitting on the edge, having her legs kicking off like that. I think she's cute. And of course, like, even though these are bootlegs and they're definitely not going to be the best quality, especially compared to the real things, I'm not like gonna let them go to waste or throw them out or something. I'm still gonna keep them up on my Miku shelf, even if they're not like the most beautiful. They won't be my centerpieces or anything, but they'll be up there still. I'm going to continue with the boxes because I'm assuming the boxes are the figures, and then I will get into the stuff that is not figures after. But I have two more, I believe. Oh, this one has a box in there. Another box inside of a box. And bubble wrap. Okay, that's a little derpy. Wow, I'm excited. I know I wanted a bad one. The more I look at this, the more... I don't even have the words for this. So this figure is supposed to be the Hatsune Miku Nendroid Harvest Moon version. Not Harvest Moon like the games, but Harvest Moon like that's a harvest. And it's a Nendroid, which are made by the Good Smile Company. The original one is out of production now, but the original price is listed on their website. The original price is around $37, and I paid $23 for this on Wish. Wow, okay. Some of the details on this box are like, yeah, they have the correct number. It's 539 that is the number for this figure. It does say like Nendroid series is sculpted by ND Dog Good Smile Shanghai. The pictures on the back are very low resolution. I can tell they're pixelated. There's text in here that I cannot read this text because I can't read Japanese. But things start to get weird when, first of all, the box is very like dented, but that's fine. I'm not a person, even when it comes to real figures, I don't care about the boxes really. The most I use boxes for is just for trying to save the parts that come with things, but I never feel like I have enough room to display the boxes in addition to my figures, so they're just like stacked aside. But things start to get very weird when we look at Good Smile Company up here. That's something. That I don't think that's the company that made this figure. And then just her face is so wonky. Oh my god, she's got like a big blurb of like teal that like, it looks like she's gonna start crying. But she looks so derpy in her face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good Smile Company. I love Hatsune Miku. Okay, I got her out of the box. And it's even more squished somehow now that it's out of the box. And again, they got me with the tape real bad. So one thing with the Figma Miku, there was no like tape or anything holding her parts inside of the plastic, so they were just all in there. This one is like tape central. Everything is, besides these faces here, everything is like taped into place. All these little arms here, all these extra parts that are all taped into the plastic. I was surprised to see it came with the little backdrop plastic piece thing to go behind her on the stand. I wasn't expecting that to actually be with it. Then we have just the stand pieces here. We have a collection of various arms and hands. Then we have two more faces, not quite as derpy as the one that she has on her, but definitely not the quality that you would expect from an actual Good Smile Company Nendroid. We have her little scarf thingy, which is slightly sticky from the tape that was on it. And then we have her.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
There she is. What is with... Her hair is like transparent. Why would they do that? Like on the back of her head you can see through it. On the front you can see like where the faceplate ends. It looks so... chunky is the only word I can think of to describe this. Her neck joint is a different color from her face skin. Like I said, I'll put close-ups of everything so you can actually see. Oh, what did I do? There's some flashing from the plastic on the inside, like they just didn't even clean up the edge. The painting on this goes outside the lines a lot, like it just smudges together. This is a mess. I love it. I love how awful this is. I know I just said like the very obvious bootlegs won't be the centerpieces of my collection, but maybe she deserves that spot. Let me try to get her on her stand. She does kind of stay on. Okay, maybe not. The measurements of this are way off. I don't like. She's such a hot mess. Okay. Okay, there's this. And the comparison to a real Miku Nendroid, like obviously this is a different model one, but boy, is there a difference in quality here. I am so excited to put the pictures of like the expectation versus reality for this one next to each other so you guys can see them. Yeah, at least in the comparison to the picture on this box, like the backdrop thingy is so washed out, like the colors on it are so pale in comparison to even what is shown on this box. What a disaster. She's like falling apart in my hands. Okay, I'm just gonna put her down before I kill something with her. And I love the misspellings on the box. It's such a small thing, but Good Snill Kumbani. It makes me laugh so much. I feel like this box I especially need to save now just because of how bad it is. let's see what we have next in this pile. This one looks like a plush. Oh, she's smushed. This is smaller than I thought she was gonna be. She's one of like those sleepy ones. You know, I don't know, there's a name for them, but I forget what it is. She's definitely a little bit crumpled up, but is her collar supposed to be? They did not even cut it to the line. Oh, is that like craft foam? Her arms are sewn to her face, and her hair's pushed up. The tag does say Krypton Future Media. It says Nendroid Plus. There she is. She's sleepy. She's cute. She's wonky, but she's cute. Ooh, her hair's hot glued on. Sick. Nice. Let me see. I don't know actually what the legit one of these is. So let me try to look that up real quickly, see if I can find any information about the real one, because I don't know as much about like plushy stuff. So the original of this is not from Nendroid at all, so there was no reason to put that on here. It's from Sega, which is not mentioned on this tag anywhere at all. And it was a prize figure thing. It's not a figure, but like from a prize machine thing, and this definitely looks much more wonky than it's supposed to. I couldn't find a price for the original because it's from a machine, like game thing, not, you don't just buy it. But she's wonky. She's still cute though, and especially like, I was thinking of just throwing her back there, just adding to my little plushy decorations, so she'll be fine as in a video backdrop thing. Another thing I saw when looking up the original for this plush is that it's supposed to be a wall or a hanging thing, like with one of those things. That is not on her at all. You can see her clothes are very crumpled up. They're not really staying flat. And here's the front. Her tie looks like it's made out of like a craft felt or something. But yeah, that's her. This one, it says anime figure, so I think this is the last figure we have here. In a shiny bag this time. Okay, and we have another one without a box. That's a strong plastic smell. Now, this next figure that is supposedly in here, I just went to go check it on my wish order, and it says that the item is currently under review by the Wish team, so I think they probably got a copyright strike or something, or were told to take it down. So this one is not even up on Wish anymore. So that's hopeful. Something just fell out. Oh no! Her foot! It's not like it came off, it's like snapped off, like the plastic is broken. Oh no, and since the listing was removed, I don't know if I can even like leave a review or refund or something like that. I haven't even gotten her out. This is why figures come in boxes, so that they're not just loose in fucking bubble wrap like this. We're missing a foot, but let's see how the rest of her is. This figure is supposed to be the Ribbon Heart Sega figure. I have many Sega figures, so I have a lot I can compare her to quality-wise. I can already tell this is not looking great. She's very smushed because she was smushed in a flat package and not in a box. So like her skirt is flattened. Oh my god, her hair holes are so large. Her eye looks like one of them is stretched up weird. Her hand looks like it's almost like hot glued on or something. Oh, she's got like her skin is showing through her socks. Wow, this painting is messy. And the plastic looks really textured. Like, I don't know, like if they didn't sand it or something. I don't know if they sand anime figures when they make them, but it looks like really textured in the plastic. Really messy. Her hair pieces, it looks like someone just went at this with a spray paint or something. Like it doesn't even connect to this line. It's really messy. Again, the same. This one doesn't look as spray painty as the other one. This is what the ends of the pigtail things look like, which doesn't really look like the holes in her head, which I can see through completely. Like I can see, if I look through this pigtail hole, I can see out the other side. They don't really match the shapes, so I don't know if they'll even stay in there. Okay, that's there. It feels so loose. Does this one even fit in? This one is loose, but this one, it's like the end is too big, so it won't go in. Okay. This one might be the worst one. I thought the last one was gonna be the worst one, but I can't get that in there at all. Obviously, we're not gonna get her standing on her stand because she's missing her foot, which is what she stands on. Her, yikes. Let me see if her foot fits in the stand holes at least, because it might not. Yeah, I don't think it does. The holes for this are too big for the slots in here, and they also don't really line up correctly. No, if I try to shove it, I can almost get it in. If I hold her sideways, you can see how flattened she is, because she's just, like her foot is supposed to be going back more because her pigtail comes down around here. I don't even know how I'm gonna take the close-up footage of this if I can't get her to stand or even get her together. I'm trying so hard. Okay, let me take that one out. Okay. Here's my one-legged, flattened Miku. I don't even know what to say about this. I think I will just put in the close-up footage and let you see this creature for yourself. The last one at least looked funny derpy. This one's just like literally broken, like it doesn't even work. It's like in so many ways. Like the hair thing, her literal foot not being there, things not connecting, it being totally flattened. It's like she got run over by a car or something. Like at least the other one could be funny. This one's just sad. That was $28. I'm gonna see if they'll refund me for it. It's a mess. the last item in our horrendous Miku wish haul. Was this also deleted? Oops, failed to find product with this ID. So that one's gone too. Okay. Another great sign. This video started with such a strong note, and it's just gone downhill. Well, what it is supposed to be, it says popular anime Hatsune Miku collectibles gift package, and then the rest of the title's cut off, and I can't even see it because the listing is deleted. But it's supposed to be, it shows a picture of a big gift bag with Miku on it, and then it says 18 collection gift packs, and there's supposed to be a bunch of Miku items in here. Obviously this didn't come in a cute little Miku gift bag, it's just the package. But I've been seeing these all over Wish, and this is actually the listing that inspired me to do this video, because I've seen so many of them. Mostly what I've seen them for is Demon Slayer, I've seen some Naruto ones, I've seen Hero Academia ones. Just all these like anime gift packages, mystery bag things that is just like a bunch of stuff. So when I found a Miku one, I was like, oh, I want to know what's in the Miku Wish mystery bag. It looks like we do actually have the gift bag, so there's that. I don't know if the gift bag counts as one of the items. And this, I think it's supposed to have 18 items in it, that's why it's got 18 up here. And it was $18, so it'll be like $1 for each item that's in it. So that seems like it would be worth it, I guess, depending on what's in here. So, this is some low-res Miku PNGs printed on paper. I think they're supposed to be standees, paper doll things. It's like thicker paper, but it's just some pixelated Miku pictures printed on thick paper. And then these things, which I assume is just strips to make them stand up. So I would not really pay $1 for low-res Miku pictures printed on a piece of paper, but I have that. This is confusing me. This is really thin paper. I almost thought this was like someone drew this, but no, this is printed on here. Is this like a coloring sheet? Like a coloring book page or something? It's just Miku on a piece of paper. Again, I wouldn't really pay $1 for Miku on a piece of paper. But I have it now, I guess. This one is more like a poster, which is more understandable. I think this is definitely some kind of stolen fan art. I don't know who this artist is. There's no watermarks or anything seemingly on here, but it doesn't look like official art to me. I don't even know what this is. Like, I don't know what's happening here, but it's Miku. And her hair is flying up in the air and everything is all red and fall around her, and I guess maybe kind of Chinese New Year. We have another poster here. Ooh, Goth Queen Miku. Okay. Again, probably some kind of stolen fan art. This does not look like legit art or like, it is legit art, but I don't think it's official artwork. I like this picture though. This is cool. I like this one a lot. I wish I knew who this actual artist was. What is this? A postcard. It's a Miku postcard. There's a couple of these, a couple of Miku postcards. And they all have like different art on them. And then that was the same one. And then the back of them just is like a standard little postcard thing. Says like stamp goes there, and place for you to write and like put the address and stuff. I don't know the last time I ever sent a postcard. Maybe I will send some postcards to some people, I guess. Again, most likely stolen fan art. I wouldn't have bought this if I thought this was all gonna be a bunch of stolen fan art. I don't mind buying like knockoffs of big like name brand things because like they're big companies and they have stuff, but like I don't want to support people stealing people's art. I don't know what this is. It's got Luca, Miku, and Teto on the front in some Magical Mirai outfits. The back has some Snowmikus, but I don't know what this card is or what this is for. Then we have, this one looks like a birthday card? Another kind of postcard thing. The front has some like Alice in Wonderland sort of artwork, and then the back has this Miku and a place to write stuff. Now, what is this? This isn't even Miku at all. Is this just tape? What are you? I don't know what this is at all. It's just a rainbow stripes thing? I don't know. Why are you here? This is some small Miku stickers that, again, looks like a lot of stolen fan art on some stickers. So far, the only thing I think that has had official artwork has been the low-res PNGs on a piece of paper. Those two are official Miku artworks. Everything else does not seem to be. What is this? A bookmark? A little, one side is Snowmiku, the other is just regular Miku bookmark. I actually do kind of like that because I have been trying to read more and I noticed I never use bookmarks. All of my books have like various pieces of trash being used as bookmarks. One book has a zip tie for a bookmark, one has like a scrap of paper, like a receipt. Like I need more bookmarks. So I will actually use this. What are you? What are you for? It's a card. It feels like a credit card or a gift card, but it's Miku on it, and it doesn't seem to do anything. It's just a hard plastic card with some Miku art on it. This one is a sticker with the whole like Vocaloid crew here. Another bookmark, that's pretty. Okay. Has this one on the one side and then this on the other side. A pin. This is cool art. Pin, and it does say some text on the side. It says by Akiyakane CFM, so that might be supposed to be a real thing. This bracelet that just says Snowmiku. It's not even Miku colored. It's just green and it says Snowmiku on it. Whatever the fuck this thing is, I don't know. It's just a yellow thing with some Japanese text on it. This looks like some kind of card holder. It is not Miku at all, it's just blue. And a string. I think it's just supposed to be a bracelet, but it's how is this Miku? Why are you here? Yeah. That was this. It was something. was a journey. I don't even know what to say about all of that. Obviously, like I said a little bit earlier, I would always suggest if you want anime figures or anime merch, try to get it from real official sources, not a place like Wish. Obviously, as we can see now, you are not going to get what you paid for any of this stuff. I would say the best one out of all of these would definitely be the Figma from the start of this video. I also loved the Nendroid because of how derpy it looks. But if you want like a real figure, you're not going to get what you think you're getting when you order something from Wish or any other kind of like cheap knockoff type of place like this. When it comes to anime merch, the best place is always just to go to official sources, whether you go to the Good Smile Company's actual website and order through them, if you can go to like a local hobby shop, nerd, gaming store, a lot of those will carry stuff or be able to special order things for you. I'd also recommend checking out My Figure Collection. That website does a great job of documenting all different anime figures and merch, and you can go through things and see like who is the official maker of this item, what was the original price of it, is there people that are selling it secondhand, or is there links to places where you can buy it officially. That is usually the best place that I start with. If there's a particular figure that I want to purchase, I would look there first to see like a general idea of it. Like I said, the figures that I got in this haul, I'm still gonna put on my Miku shelf just to put them up there. I'm not gonna just throw stuff away, but there is stuff that is very kind of trash, like that last figure that is just entirely broken, or this mystery bag, gift bag thing seemed like a lot of junk that was not worth it. Definitely can tell why some of these listings are not even on Wish anymore. Like, if Wish says you're too bad for us, that's a sign you're probably doing something wrong. If anyone recognizes any of the artists that were on any of the objects in this bag, definitely leave their pages or names in the comments below so I can go check out their work. Like I said, this listing has already been deleted off Wish, so I don't think there's really anything they can do about it at this point. I guess maybe look for that listing being re-uploaded and seeing if... But it's like, I didn't even know what was going to be in this when I got it. I just was like, a bag of mystery Miku items. Sure, I'm in. Even though this video was kind of a disaster, I had a lot of fun with it still. Like I said, that's kind of part of the fun of doing Wish videos, is just seeing how bad is it gonna be. And I think this time has been some of the worst items I've ever gotten from Wish, but I'm not upset about it or mad about it. I had fun, and I got this for the video, not necessarily because I wanted, like, I wasn't expecting any of those figures to be good at all, so the fact that some of them are kind of passable is like, oh, that's a nice surprise. Anyone who is really, really into anime figures knows how to shop for them safely and how to get good stuff. I think where I get worried about stuff like this is people that either don't know what they're doing or are like shopping for someone else. So like someone who's never ordered an anime figure before and is just ordering it from some website isn't going to know what things to look for when shopping to make sure they're getting a legit thing, or they're not going to know the places to go to research those things. And I also think a lot about people like, how many like moms and grandmas are like, yeah, my child, I got you a gift, I hope you love it, and then like, this is what you get. And they're like, we know you love that blue hair anime girl, and you get this. You'd be really disappointed, but like they don't know any better. So I would definitely be worried for people that just like don't know what they're looking at or what they're shopping for when ordering stuff, and then like getting something like this that would really suck. So just the lesson of all these videos is always do your research when you're searching for things, when you're buying things, making sure you're buying from a legit source and getting like the best thing that you can when you're ordering stuff. I hope that you guys had fun with me on this journey. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming to this video. If there's anything that you guys want to see me order from Wish in the future, whether it's more anime merch or cosplay stuff or anything else, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I would love to have any ideas from you guys or what you guys want to see from me. But with that, today's video is all done, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! She's gonna haunt me in my dreams. Look at her face. Oh my god.